Hi, and welcome back to the Behind video. I'm kind of keeping my subject of Roblox today, apparently, because, yeah, don't forget this. So, I'm gonna teach you how to make a good warrior cat, or a warrior cat, and warrior cats ultimate edition. I do have Gamepasses, but here's the point of my video. You're going to be you can't copy me off exactly. I mean, I would appreciate if you made a tiny bit of little different details, but this is how to make a accurate and very good looking warrior cat without any Gamepasses. So, first you wanna go ahead and think of a basic visualization in Fortnite. So, there aren't any outfits anymore. So, I will be making a warrior cat. I'm not making any like foxes or lynx or badgers. But if you do want me, I can make a video on how to make a badger. And usually it doesn't even require, actually it does require some Gamepasses, but that's alright. So I'm going to make a format so you can think of like an existing animal and kind of base it off that. Even its name, I will give suggested names. You can make your own name. So I'm gonna make a yellowish type of cat, and I'm going to be using the paintbrush because simple. You can start out with a good format of palette or something. So I'm going to kind of think of like a yellow cat with close to like black kind of stripes. So honeycomb, yes, I will make honeycomb. I want honeycomb to kind of like, I will mess around with the ears later. For now, I'm going to add ear tufts. By the way, if you are planning on getting any Gamepasses, here are the full ears. So it's kind of like, it's a good for if you like to make dogs, ears, a mouse. And don't worry, I don't blame you if you ever use any of these, because these can be used to make better roleplay, especially for rabbits and mice, because it is proved that, well, they're not invisible prey. So, I usually put heavy eyes. You don't have to. I personally like it. Sometimes it depends on their characteristics too. So I like making a brindle mask just for detail. So it's going to be like a shade of that. And then freckles. And not under eye markings. Obviously, you can skip the muzzle type. I mean, there is short muzzle and long muzzle, which actually changes the ears. So keep that in mind if you decide to, if you ever decide to buy the muzzle Gamepass, extra muzzles. You can choose this if you want. I'm going to choose. Not a spiky color. I haven't seen too many. Single leaf, dual leaf. I'm going to do the pointed leaves. Okay. By the way, you cannot get this unless you played in beta. So just if you somehow don't understand it. I want downwards heifer. What's downwards it's neck fur. I always do belly fur because it gives me detail, and leg fur, way back leg fur is a good add-on. Now, I honestly will add a slim ponytail. This is the ponytail. It's like a thicker. Tail. I want tail fluff. Honestly, it's kind of fun making this because a lot of my saves, which I just like to make them for fun, besides this one, most of them have game passes, as you can tell. These are bright wrap. So, I want to put the little soles on, and you can always put brindle under things. So that's what I'm gonna do. You can't, for any game passes like this, you can't put brindle under them. So those are just reviews. Swirls. Yes. Wait, what are those stripes? No, because I'm making a honeycomb, not a bee. You can add scars if you want to. I personally like the torso scar with a long scar. I mean, not the long scar, the body scar. But that's the extra good. We're gonna hit the dual eyes, the chest scar. I still don't know where that is. For some reason, I still haven't been able to find it. It's there somewhere, that's all I know. Maybe it's the fur that I always add. You can't see it. And here's the long scar. You can't see it. It's like right here. Oh. It's here. Oh right, the chest scar is here. So, I like to add the torso scar a lot. This is an achievement, kind of. You can call it an achievement, but you can't really see it with this. But basically, it's a star scarf, and how you get it is you have to collect every single herb in the game. So by the way, there isn't every single herb in that. But yeah, so sadly, I cannot use any of this. I mean, you can add any of these if you want. I don't want to, but now it's time to actually get to the color. So, like I told you, I'm gonna use this as a good format. It's good to find. It's good to take your time on finding the right color you want. So I want like a sunbright, but like dark. So yeah, that's good. My secondary, black is a good secondary sometimes. I don't want a yellow. I'm gonna make it this like really bright orange. It's a pale orange. Okay, so now, you can pick colors. So, right here I have this color. Like I told you with my brindle, I'm going to be using it for like a small bit of shading. You can barely tell, but it makes it look way nicer. I'll do that same thing with the brindle here. I will be making a gradient tail here for later. So, keep that in mind. This is my color palette. Actually, I'll make the gradient tail right now. So, always start with the brightest if you're making like a really pale one. So it's kind of hard to see the gradient, but it is a gradient. So I'm gonna save this golden fur, kind of like that, so it stands out. I personally like to just like to make the freckles like almost every single time white. We'll make the ear inside white, I don't know, just looks kind of nice. And you can color the nose. You scroll all the way down here to skin colors. I want her to have a black nose. It can be he if you want. I want it to be like actually a pale, very, actually kind of like this. So it's like a brown. Now, scars. I think I prefer her sun yellow with white. Chains, we don't have any chain things. Scars. You can color your scars if you didn't know that. So I'm gonna make it a dark scar so it stands out more because the yellow is more bright. I do have the eye color game pass, which one makes it like, give you pink and gray, but it also lets you have two different eye colors. So I'm sorry if I actually picked a eye color that is not available because I can't really remember. I think green is available. So, this pale green. I kind of imagine her as Sandpaw, or I'm not too far into the series, but Sandpaw because she has pale green eyes and she is more of like, she is more of a fiery type, but it's just she looks more more of a sun type. So they start there with this young warrior, her name, and I would recommend her name as, well, Honeycomb. You can name her Bee if you want her to be a frog, and you rug, whichever one you want to say. And I will also be reviewing every single Game Pass in this for the video for you guys. So, yeah. I will reset and use almost every single Game Pass. I'll just make a Werecat that has a Game Pass. So, actually, I'm going to. Sure, I might not include every single Game Pass, but like, so just watch the night. hope you like the work I see that I have made. Oh, I clicked the wrong star, I think. And I personally will say this and name this man Cocoa Puff. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yes, Cocoa Stuff. Based on a one that I did a long time ago that I had not used any Game Pass because I didn't have any Game Passes yet. So this is Cocoa Stuff, and he/she is used with many Game Passes. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And once again, if I hate, I will hate my life if it turns out that I did not record this whole entire thing. Well, but one last review. I just love it. Bye! Here, watch. This is good.